before I start my presentation, and I'm going to ask you guys a question. So, what kind of the scenery did you see in this picture? I think it most influence. When you first at glance, you will see a fierce scenery. Yeah. So now I'm going to tell you guys about the influence of the deforestation in Indonesia. And here are my content. First, I will introduce what is the deforestation, and the second part, I will tell you guys about the causes and effect of the analysis. And last but not least, I will conclude for today's presentation. So, introduction. In the past until now, the problem of deforestation has become a serious issue in the modern society, especially in Indonesia. The reason why I choose Indonesia as my study population is because I found out that the issue of deforestation is very serious, which causes a lot of carbon dioxide and environmental problems. Moreover, deforestation means the clearing and thinning of the forest by human, and it represents one of the largest issues in global land use. There are three main causes due to deforestation: agricultural activities, urbanization, and forest fire. And based on the causes of deforestation, Planting Tree is holding a campaign like educational campaign and also or join the volunteer organization. Both can raise up the awareness of the public. And now I'm going to give you guys I will analyze the causes and effect for this kind of issues. I will divide into three parts. And first part is the agricultural activities. It is related to the palm oil industry and farm expansion. In Indonesia, I found that most of the district will all cut them down because of those palm trees will produce a huge amount of carbon into the atmosphere. Moreover, there was a study shows that more than 700 land conflicts are related to the palm industry. Those palm trees cannot let the environments to become sustainable, because it will cause a huge impact in our global climate. So I think one of the solutions can be join and volunteer organizations such as ISAC or UNICEF, which cooperates the SDG to improve this kind of issues to raise up the awareness of the public. And for the second cause is the urbanization. So what is urbanization? Which relates to the problem of our population. Furthermore, we can know that recently human beings take the environment for granted, and they usually cut the trees down and in order to build up the public construction. Also, the problem of the public overpopulation will not only cause an issue of demand for goods and economic crops, but also affect the cover of the forest. To these causes, I think the solution will be like planting more trees to protect this kind of environment. And and so throughout these two pictures, you can see the first picture is about the overpopulation in Indonesia, the situation, and the next part will be the more idealist situation, like planting more trees like this. Okay, for last but not least, we will for the last part is the forest fire. It is the most serious factor because it does not only influence the climate but also influence the ecological system in that forest. According to the data given by the government official of Indonesia, we can know that the amount of land in Indonesia consumed by fires through September this year, it has exceeded the amount burned during all of the 2018. What's more, in my point of view, I think that the reason why forest fire happened is because the extreme warm and cold weather. Then, I think the effective solutions will be using like sensitive and educational campaign to raise the awareness of the public, or even cooperate with green business to eliminate this kind of problems, like the volunteer work, like cleaning the garbage. So last but not least, I will conclude for today's presentation. I will tell you guys two main points. The first one is the main causes of the deforestation. So in Indonesia, deforestation happened when we encountered huge amounts of the palm oil trees. And the second part is the importance of the issues. It's about the solution to preserve for the forest, and your daily actions is the most important thing. And last, I want to conclude for today's presentation is using your daily action to generate the world to become better. And the reason why I joined Isaac is because I want to make this world to become better and create a lot of benefits. And this is my presentation, and hope you guys like it. And Hope you guys do daily actions. Thank you.